Well. Hello there. Welcome to another episode of the SATS show. Your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. What up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hold on a second. Feels like I have something in my mouth. Gross. Anyway, sorry about that. All right, welcome to the stream. It's a little, Tuesday, little Taco Tuesday action. I have a problem, guys. Last weekend on Mother's Day, I went to hang out with my sisters for Mother's Day, and they cooked awesome food. And I ate a bunch of food that's outside my keto diet. I've been at a keto for the past 2-3 days. And man, trying to get back into it sucks, you know? I have to not eat carbs again for another 3 days straight before I can get back into keto. So it's kind of like messing with me. But I'll get back in it. It'll get back in it so I can keep losing weight. I'm at like 174. I started at 187. Came down to 172, I think. So I've gone up about 2 pounds since the weekend. But hopefully this week I get it back. Hopefully this week I'll get it back under control. And yeah. Anyway, it's good though. It was worth it. We ate a bunch of good food. They cooked a bunch of stuff. It was amazing. All right, let's get back. So it reminded me because it's Taco Tuesday today. All right. What up, everybody? What up, Garrett? Garrett in the house. Thanks for tuning in. I got to see Carlos. Hola, Carlos. I see Leonard. What up, Leonard? Good to see you guys in here. You know what? I started so late to get ready for the show that I didn't even have time to post it on.
This is Matthew.
I didn't even have time to post it on our Discord. Let me bring that up real quick, just so I have it on here. Where is it? Oh my gosh. There it is. All right, cool. All right, I see it. All right, just posting it real quick to our Discord before I forget. Under the feed. Boom. Bop. Boom. There it is. Okay, done. Done. And last one. All right. There we go. It's like I like to keep those in order. All right. So today we're basically gonna just talk about saving in Bitcoin like we talk about every gosh dang day of the week, right? Because someday someone new might pop in and say, "What the heck are these guys doing? They're still talking about saving in Bitcoin. They're still saving in Bitcoin. What the heck are these guys doing?" Yeah. Oh, we're just hanging out, watching our purchasing power grow over time. That's all we're doing. You know, getting wealthier just by holding Bitcoin. It's pretty amazing. All right. So let's jump into the first segment of the show that we like to call the SAT strength. SAT strength. Man, I'm out of it today. Okay, so today the price of Bitcoin is $61,631.67. I know, right? Don't worry. All you gotta do is keep stacking, okay? Again, not financial advice, but come on. These guys are printing money into oblivion, okay? We're printing money and giving it to Japan so that they don't sell their treasury bills that are holding up their whole currency, right? So the printing is going to continue to happen forever, okay? Interest rate is still high, right? They're going to have to bail out banks. So hold tight. We'll be good. I was watching this guy. I forget what his name was. He was going through like the years of the halvings, comparing like when the halving actually happened to when the pump happened after each one of those halvings, and it seems to happen like around October, right? September, October is when like the pump really goes off for like the last part of the year. On years where halving happens, so like this year, right? And so I was looking at that, I was like, that's pretty cool. And I guess the point the guy was trying to make was if you try to time it and jump in on those last when it starts to take off, you'll probably miss about 80% of the move, right? Of the big jump, big pump. So that's what we kind of just stack and hold, right? Just stack and hold. Because when it happens, we're already on the boat. We're already on the train. All right, we're talking about price, right? So today you can buy Today you can buy 1,622 satoshis for a single dollar. They're on sale today. What is a satoshi? A satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin, just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents. A Bitcoin is made up of 100 million satoshis. So they're cheap. Okay, they're very affordable. If you're walking down the street minding your own business, you look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you could have 16.24 satoshis. That's how many satoshis you can buy for a single penny. Still very affordable, very doable. So when you think about Bitcoin, you think to yourself, am I late? No, you're not too late. You're absolutely not late. We're just getting started. All right. So what's due next? Well, let's get into why we stack. All right, so we're talking earlier about the money printers and all that good stuff, right? Well, I guess bad stuff if you if you look at it that way. I'm waiting for my debt clock to load. There it goes. There it is. Look at it. We're almost $250 billion away from $35 trillion in debt. Okay. And it's going to keep happening. Okay, this is why we're stacking here. When we save in Bitcoin, we're hedging against the collapse of the dollar. You might be saying to yourself, what are you talking about? This is the United States dollar. It'll never collapse. That's what they all say. Okay, that's what they all say. It's going to collapse if we continue printing it. Each dollar will be worth nothing. And it won't matter how many of them you're holding. You'll be worth nothing if you're saving in dollars, right? So we save in Bitcoin. That's why we stack. J-Dub in the house. What up, J-Dub? Round of applause from the live studio audience for J-Dub. Also for everybody else in the chat. Welcome. Yeah, J-Dub, we're basically just talking about the same old stuff, dude. I know. I feel myself sounding repetitive. Okay? I feel myself sounding repetitive. And in a way, that's kind of good. Because it means it means that not that we know everything, but that we know enough to make a move, right? We know enough to make a move. We gotta get off that dollar, guys. Super simple. Get off that dollar, save in Bitcoin, and watch yourself get more wealthy, okay? You can have more free time so you can figure out different ways to better yourself or to start a hobby, or maybe even better, start a side hustle that's going to get you more, it's going to earn you more money so you can buy more SATS, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I see all of everybody out there in the world fighting with each other over politics, over, over religions, and that's kind of like by design, right? It's kind of like it feels like even though people are against war and all that stuff, it feels like they're getting pushed into all these different things just to keep them distracted, Like, I don't know. It's a little disheartening. It's a little sad. Well, it's a lot of sad. War is sad. Nobody wins, right? The only people that win are the people like making the bombs and rebuilding after the bombs, I guess, right? Those companies. And it just like a lot of people find, even if we don't talk about the war specifically, if we talk about just like just politics, you know, got all these people on different sides, supporting or not supporting different politicians, and not understanding that that's you're still doing the same. It's still not gonna matter, right? No matter how much you protest or not protest or whatever, it's not gonna your effort's not gonna matter. No matter how much you defend or support a politician, they're gonna do whatever the real people in charge want them to do, and it's not stuff in your best interest, right? So instead of wasting our time with that stuff, just figure out a different way to stack and keep stacking, okay? Because that stuff is not going to help you in the future. It doesn't matter who you vote for. You won't be able to change the policy with your vote. Like the only way you could shield it, the only way you could shield yourself from all that stuff is just to stack, right? Because if it comes to the point where like you don't like the policy or whatever, you can move, right? You can take your coins with you, right? And all of the time and effort and a waste of rent and of space in your head, of rent in your head, doesn't leave you anything but like drained and frustrated that you couldn't change something that you couldn't even change in the first place, right? So just stack. I only stack on BTC ATMs. Interesting. Mr. Android in the house. What up? Let's go. Welcome. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Boise, Idaho, local guidesman. Also for Mr. Android. Mr. Android, guess what I did yesterday? I'll let you know after this. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into the stack recap after this. Okay, Mr. Android, I watched what's it called again? The Last Swordsman? No, the sword. Where is it? There it is. Sword of the Stranger. I watched that one. And I also watched Techno Kinfreet. I watched both of them. Techno Kinfreet was a little bit long for my taste, but I like the ending. Okay, I like the ending on both in both of them. They're both great. Yeah, I like that they like the Techno Kinfreet was a little bit longer than I would have wanted it, but it was still not annoyingly long, and they both had great resolutions. So very well done. Great movies. Sword of the Stranger anime and Tech No Kinfreet. There you go. Very good. Solid recommendations there. Solid recommendations. All right, let's get into the stack recap, boys, because we don't only talk about stacking sats here. We actually do it every day, and here's our stack so far. Stack recap. All right. So far, May 22nd, 2023, Pizza Day. We started the show unbeknownst to me. I didn't realize it was Pizza Day when we started the show, but we sure did. So, we have 0.159 Bitcoin in the stack. We've paid $6,231 for that stack, and if we were to buy the same amount of Bitcoin today, it would cost us 57.63% more dollars. It would cost us $9,823. Man, our stack is suffering this past month, right? But we're still in the positive, okay? Because if you look at any 4-year trend in Bitcoin, look at any 4-year window, or beyond, actually, you're in the positive, okay? So as long as you can hold for at least 4 years, you're in the positive. So far, that's been holding true. We've only been holding on this show for not even a year yet. We've only been holding for about a year, and we are at 57% plus on the upside. Okay. If you've only been holding for the year of 2024, so in other words, you've only been holding for about 5 months, you are not in the negative. You're still 17% up on your stack. Okay. The only negative we have right now is if you've been holding, if you were doing the Stack SATS challenge with us, the 100 stacks challenge with us, then you're down about 9% since we started, which was on March 10th, right? March 10th we started, or was it? Oh, March 8th is when we started. So since March, we are down about 8% on our stack, on our 100 stacks challenge. Sorry, 9%. But it doesn't matter. We have 34 days to go, I think now. 34 days to go. Did you put that in yesterday? 27. Oh, these aren't getting counted yet. Okay, I gotta check that. I gotta make sure I fill those out. Okay, so 25, 52. Okay, today we're gonna. Okay, cool. All right. So now we know how much Bitcoin we're buying today for the 100 for the regular stack. We're buying $20 worth of Bitcoin, and for the 100 stacks challenge, you guys will get to decide later in the episode. Okay. All right, here we go. Welcome everybody. By the way, if you're new here, hit subscribe, and you'll be able to jump into the chat. It'll just take about a minute of being subscribed, and you can jump in there, leave comments, funny things, say hello, ask a question, and that would be fantastic. All right, let's get into. Yeah, I guess after we figure out how many Bitcoin we need to buy, there's only one thing left to do, and that is it's time to stack some SATS. All right. Today, for the fun Hard Hodl in the house. A lot of applause from the live studio audience for Hard Hodl. Well, the funny thing is, I gotta log back into my Swan account, even though I just used it this morning. Whatever, Swan. I guess safety first, huh? Let me get in here, guys. Logging into my account here. Let's see if I can beat the music. Come on. What news programs do you watch? I scroll through X to get some news, and then whatever news goes through my Stack SATS Show YouTube profile. And I cut cable like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. No, maybe like a year ago. I think I've been running this show longer than I cut cable after I started the show, so it's been almost a year since I cut cable. So I don't really watch that much news. I watch a lot of news about like the real estate market, about like the economy, and that stuff about war, stuff about like the presidents and the president, and then Trump and all that stuff. It gets somehow filtered in to like my channels that I watch on like real estate and like finances and that kind of stuff. So it kind of seeps through, even though I try to avoid it. Where do you watch anime? It's worth getting Crunchyroll. Is it worth getting Crunchyroll? I don't know what Crunchyroll is. I assume it's like a streaming service, but I don't watch it on Crunchyroll. I watch this thing called, like, I think it's like Animation Wave or something like that. Animewave. It used to be called that. They change the name all the time. And there's like all the animes you could ever want are on there. What's going on here? Why isn't it loading me in? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my email to load. There it is. All right, here it is. Okay, almost there. I need to just scan my retina in here so I can get onto my own account. Give me a second. retina scan. There it is. All right, we're in. All right, finally. Okay, now we can go in there and buy $20 worth of Bitcoin for the DCA of the day. $20. Sounds a little bit weird without any music, huh? $20 going in today to for the stack. We're buying it without fees. Man, we're almost in the 6,000s. Crazy. Okay, we're buying without fees. Here it is. Let me just get a little screenshot of this before we hit purchase. Buy. All right. Get a screenshot of this. Boom. All right. And bringing it back. Here we go. Buying $20 worth of Bitcoin today for the Stack SATS show. Just like that. Today's episode 218. 218. And we're still stacking, guys. Still stacking strong. Boom. Just like that. We're able to stack an additional 321 Satoshis today. Thanks to the no fees. Did I put $20? Was that $20? Yeah, that was $20, right? Yeah, looks right. All right, cool. I thought I might have mistakenly put $200. Okay, we stack and then we must chill. All right, now it's time to get into and figure out how much we're gonna stack for the 100 stacks challenge. The number is 17 or 51. Get this up here. Start a poll. 17, 51. $100 stacks amount. There we go. The poll has been started. You get to decide whether we buy $17 worth of Bitcoin today or $51 worth of Bitcoin today for the 100 stacks challenge. There it is. I need to start filling these out because I think the time is getting messed up. I think we're down to 34 days or 31 days. Let's see. Let's see. I order crunchy rolls from the sushi place all the time. Nice. Do you know if you have a screenshot of your eye, you can use it for the... No way. Can you? That's so crazy. Dang. That's pretty wild. With like I guess with a high enough resolution screen, I guess you could do that, huh? It'd have to be is it like a retina scan, like a retina screen, or like a 4K screen? There's got to be some kind of limitation there, but that's pretty wild. It's pretty crazy. That's wild. That's pretty crazy. All right, don't retina scan me. I'm just kidding. All right, we're going to close out. Why is this white now instead of blue? Let's change it on us, huh? All right, wrapping up the poll for today's purchase for the 100 stacks challenge. There it is. And the people have spoken. Today, we're going to buy $51 worth of Bitcoin for the 100 stacks challenge. Okay. 51. Safe to say, we'll always pick the higher number. I think if it was like, if Bitcoin jumped up to like 72,000 or 75,000, I don't know. I feel even more bullish if it was that high. You're right though. You're right. That's what got us burnt last time. When we started the challenge, it was at 71,000, and we're like 100, baby, 100, right? So my average is kind of messed up. So anyway, whatever. We're stacking. We're always buying the highs, okay? Because those highs become the lows. All right, so we're doing $54 worth of Bitcoin. Oh, 51. Sorry, what the heck am I doing? $51 worth of Bitcoin. And there it is. Let me get this screenshot going. Boom. All right. Slide this up. And it's time to make this pie. 51 bucks. $51 worth of Bitcoin being purchased right now. That's a point in favor if the low amount of stacking gang. Yep, it's true. There it is. We were able to stack an additional 819 Satoshis today because we're stacking with Swan, and we're not to the $10,000 worth of Bitcoin buys yet. It's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start updating the spreadsheet because I'm gonna start updating it again on the show because I end up forgetting to do it and it's not updated by the time the show starts. So I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna catch up on all the old updates too. So yeah, hang out, ask questions, and I'll get back to you right now. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Shout out, round of applause from the live studio audience for Andrew. What up, Andrew? Welcome. Hey guys, just dropped in after helping my daughter with helping your daughter with her exam. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So let's start with let's just do the 100 stacks. Get caught up on the 100 stacks. If you guys want to ask any questions, guys, feel free to ask questions. I'm just gonna update the 100 stacks real quick so that we're on the same page on this guy, and we can figure out how many days we have left before we have to, you know. K15. That was at 63,256. 0.12323713. Did I change it? Nope. $16. That was at 63,246. 0.1232528. Okay. Then the 51 over here. That was at 61. 669. About 0.000827700. Okay. So we are still 35 days away, right? And then today, that was today, 51? No? Yeah, it was. We're supposed to buy 52 today, guys. Dang it. I bought it again because I didn't realize. Okay, that's whatever. I bought 251s. I bought 51 yesterday and today. I did. That's why I need to update these, guys. My bad. Is that right? 51 on the 13th. 5, 13, 24. Yep, I sure did. Dang it. Today was supposed to be 50. Today was supposed to be 50. It's okay. 63,137. And here we got 51. And 0.123. 8721. 8721. Okay, yeah, okay. And then today, dang it, we bought 51 again by mistake. Oh, that's okay. At 61,669, we bought 51. Got 0.00827. 827. I missed 1 0. There it is. So close. Oh, is it the same? No. 52? It's 52. $52 on 5/9. What? 52. Okay. 52. There's 52. There it is. Okay, that cost a. $52 was at 62,000. 62,000. It's weird. Okay, well, I think that sorts most of it out. Okay, there we go. So we have 33 days left on the 100 stacks challenge. That's wild. Okay, just call it 52 and add 1 on tomorrow. No, because then the purchase. The cost of the buy is going to change. So let's just leave it like that. That's what we've been doing. Whenever we mess it up, we just leave it there. And we just do an extra, we just did an extra $1 there. It's okay. Tomorrow will be 49 or 17. Okay, now that's up to date. All right. It's pretty wild, right? It's pretty wild. Okay. Let's get into this question. Do you have any questions for today? You guys doing pretty good with the stacking? Any questions? Anybody need help with their storage, their cold storage, moving their coins from their wallet to from their exchange off of the exchange and onto their own self-custody wallet? Anybody need help with that? Hit me up in Discord. Yeah. I see you guys out there working on projects and posting them on the Discord. It's pretty cool. So far, no progress on my my aquaponics setup. My watermelons are still alive. They're still alive. The roots are growing, but I can't tell if the plant is growing. It's weird. It's weird. I need to measure them or something because they're either growing really slow because I'm checking them every day, so it's hard for me to tell if they're growing or not. But they're not drying out for sure. They're definitely not drying out. So maybe I'll take another picture of my watermelon plants in the aquaponics Kratky setup and post it in Discord so I can see so I can start measuring progress that way. The hand is still broken. I have tomorrow will be week 3 since the break, and after that, next week, I'm thinking next Thursday. So not this Thursday, but next Thursday, I need to set up my appointment so I can take this damn cast off. So I can buzz this cast off, and lesson learned, right? Check this out. I made this. White belt life. That's my actual X-ray of my broken hand. I made this so I could put it on my water bottle for when I go back to jiu-jitsu. They can be like, "You're crazy." They're like, "Yes, sir, I am crazy. Crazy for Bitcoin." What color are the roots? Oh, great question, Hard Huddle. The roots look white. The roots look white. So, yeah, that's a great question. I'll take a picture of the roots because I've only looked at them. I looked at them yesterday. The part of the root that's in the water looks white, and the part of the root that's outside the water looks a little yellowish, I think, which I think is okay, right? It's when they're not. It's when they get off color that's like they're rotting, right? But so far so good. I'll check the roots and I'll post a picture of the current status. Okay. There was one of the three watermelon seedlings that I put in like a container that came with like the soap, the little pods, right? I washed it all out, but I think there was still soap on the lid. And so when I first put that little watermelon seedling in that solution, it got all yellow. But then it came back. Started getting green again. So I think it wasn't enough soap in that water to kill it, but it was enough soap to kind of give it a sucker punch, you know, kind of wake up your little seedling, bah! You know, kind of a little jab to the kidney, you know. So anyway, I'm learning killing plants. And also my Serrano chilies, I took the chilies, I was making guacamole, I took some of the seeds from the chili from the chili pepper, and I wrapped them in a little napkin, put them in a plastic bag, and add a little water in there to make it moist. And those little seeds germinated. Okay, I transferred them over to a little pot about a week ago. So those are gonna grow into plants eventually. I've successfully grown Serrano chilies from seeds before, so I know how to take care of those. So once those are going, I'm gonna make them hydroponic Serrano chilies. So I'll put them into a cracky can of their own once they're big enough. Right now they're about like 1/4 inch tall, but they have a little stem coming out, and they're just trying to like shrug off the seed casing still. But anyway, all right. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Stack SATS Show. I'll be back here tomorrow, Wednesday, middle of the week. We're almost done. Okay? And, you know, I'll stop watching a little bit of news so I don't get so sad next time. But all that stuff doesn't matter. All that matters is to keep stacking. Just remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later, guys.